let's get real. Let's go and do our everyday witch readings. For some, January can be this very quiet month, or this slow month. I mean, for some of you, it may well have been the complete opposite and may have been extremely high vibe, and you're feeling great and everything's going well. And for you, I think that's amazing. I'm very, very pleased for my listeners that are on that vibe. For those of you that aren't, I just want you to know that I'm here for you as well. And yeah, and I understand. I'm saying this because obviously as an intuitive, I am picking up on this collective energy. I think it's on the back of this Cancer full moon last week. But I'm picking up on this collective energy of this kind of a bit tired feeling, this sort of low vibration, a little bit like, I don't have the energy, I just, you know, for whatever reason. We'll get into that in a second, because I did a little bit of channeling before we started. The first message was, there's this beautiful soul that's watching or listening, and that feeling of disappointment, but it's more than disappointment on such a much bigger internal level. It's like this feeling of potential emptiness. Okay, now I'm getting a very feminine energy. This doesn't mean it has to be a woman. It could be the divine feminine side of who you are listening. And what they wanted to say is that you are this beautiful soul inside and out, and they know that you're feeling very alone right now. They feel like you're not in your power because of whatever has occurred in recent months, and they're giving me this feeling that all I can hear is this self-critical talk. This is why in my office I've got a picture up there and it says you are a goddess, and I've got this very beautiful woman, I think it's Lucille Ball actually, anyway, and basically they were showing me that as I was channeling the message, and it was this feeling that you don't realise your beauty, or you don't realise your worth, and they want you to stop telling yourself that you're not good enough. I also had this feeling of somebody that was doing all the heavy lifting, or all the work, and that was really playing, and that was it was really weighing heavily on you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and now that's just completely disappeared. And instead of this feeling of relief, that has now come with other difficulties of this sense of emptiness. And they're saying that you're wishing for this, and wishing this heavy lifting, this heavy circumstance to be back in play. And the universe is saying that it doesn't work like that. Sometimes they will move objects from people's paths, and they will move these people for specific reasons. They also said that nothing feels the same at the moment for this person. So home doesn't feel the same. Time doesn't feel the same. Like your weekends aren't how they used to feel. And it's like this idea that there is no normal now, and time and space feels dramatically different for you. So they're saying that the cycles will move, and that the energy will find its rightful place once again. Will find its rhythm again. So before I even channeled the message, I went through my angel cards. These are just all lots of different individual little, some are handwritten, some are little article pieces, and they're all about lots of different types of angels. And I picked this one at random today. So I'm going to read this out to you. So this is Archangel Uriel, who, funny enough, I called into one of the readings last week. It says, give your confidence a boost with Archangel Uriel. Fill me with self-love and allow me to let go of limiting beliefs. Strengthen my self-esteem and guide me to speak with wisdom. I ask you to help me recognize my divine magnificence so that I can be who I truly am. So let's all really focus on trying to be who we truly are. And for those of you that want to speak to Archangel Uriel after this reading, please do. You know, angels won't come into your energy space or into your life unless you ask them. And then when you ask them, they will seek, if it is within free will, they will seek to answer or help you. Indeed they do. They help me nearly every day with some random thing that I ask. So first of all then, let's pull an empowerment card. What can we pull today for our empowerment card? Okay, I'm going to take the top one. Grow through what you go through. We couldn't make this up, right? From what I just said about the channeling, we are growing all the time. These potential roadblocks are coming our way. It's so true. It's so true. It's there to help us and help us move forward, which, you know what, we so will do. We will all be moving forward. And before you know it, it's going to be February, so it's looking like that is definitely going to be the case. We've all got our own healing to do, and we've all got our own future joy coming up for each of us as well. Sometimes we can't always see it, but it's there waiting for us. Things can only get better, right? Okay, Archangel Michael, can you please present us with a beautiful card for today's energy and knowledge for the reading, please, for my lovely collective listeners that have tuned in. Now, again, like my missing card, it feels like we can't get the message so clearly. So again, our clarity being seriously in the fog. Are you in the fog, my listeners? Do you feel energetically like you can't quite see where you're going or what's happening in your life right at this particular moment? Maybe it's just a little stagnant for you. January, like I said earlier, can feel like that. Okay, so our message isn't going to just flip as it normally does. So that's telling me this is a much deeper level. So I'm going to cut the cards and I'm going to read them like that today. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Can you please give us the most perfect card for today's discussion? Honor and trust your feelings. This is about feeling your feels. I talk about this quite a lot, as most of you that listen to my channel will know this. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. And this is very sort of inner glowing light that, from me looking at this picture, it really looks kind of solar plexus in its positioning. And this is our place of strength and our core area, and our area that makes us feel like we're in control or not, as the case may be. And perhaps this is just another message that we're just at that point right at this moment in January. We're very new into the year, and sometimes it's that uncertainty, isn't it? We just don't really know what's around the corner and what the year kind of presents. If you're in your power, then amazing. Then, you know, there'll be a message in here somewhere for you, even if it doesn't resonate amongst some of the channeling that I've already done. Okay, so can we please have some lovely tarot cards so we can form a nice clear message. Okay, now this was in the reverse. So we have the Empress in reverse. And it's very interesting how I talked about my picture on the wall that says you are a goddess. Because when she's in the reverse, this feels like she's not in her goddess status. I think we had her in reverse last week, actually. We did indeed. Okay. The Death card of Scorpio. Okay. So we have 2 major arcana here. It feels like something's changing. There's some new beginning coming to light, but maybe you just don't see it right now. You know, in the Death card, Death is really shrouded, as he normally is, in his black cloak. So sometimes we just don't see what's up ahead. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. So King of Pentacles in reverse. We don't see any worth in a current position. Or it feels like there's no worth right now. In his reverse, it's like, haven't got enough money, don't feel stable, don't feel in control of my life, not working very hard at something, or not putting any effort into something. And that feels like that might be yourself. With this Empress in reverse, it feels like you're not, it feels like with this Empress in reverse that you are not in your power, as I said before. It's okay though, guys, you know, we can't always be in this maximum amount of power. It's just honour and trust your feelings. So, look, if this is where you are right now, what goes up must come down and vice versa. Okay. Can we have some messages? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the Tower, more Scorpionic energy. The Tower card, it feels like either this has just happened or there's been some challenge or shock or event or outcome that has made you think, what the... But on a whole different level. The Tower is about burning some current scenario or environment down to the ground so that it can be rebuilt and it can grow into something more beautiful. We can have this rebirth. If this hasn't happened, this might be something that's currently about to happen. And we have the Sun card in reverse. The Sun card is the card of Leo. So yeah, there's just this feeling that this is very low vibe amongst lots of people right now. And that's just transient. That's just where you are right now. That will change. I promise you, that will change. But at the moment, you're in a mindset of things may feel that they've just shattered in some way. Or something's really just broken, or some event has shocked you to the core, and let's just say there's no light in that scenario right now. Okay, then we have Judgment in reverse. There's quite a lot of Scorpionic energy in this reading if you're a Scorpio listening, or you might have a Sun, Moon or Rising in Scorpio. There's a little bit of Earth. This King of Pentacles in reverse. This can be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And this is this idea, this could be a specific person. This could be a man or a woman. And this earth sign within those, within that astrology, just is not, they're either not moving, you've not heard from them, they aren't communicating with you, they are in a very uncertain stage within their life with whatever role they play in your life. Some of the messages I had did feel like this shattering of a relationship. And with this Tower falling down, that would sit very, very well with the dialogue, wouldn't it? With the narrative. That this person has decided not to work on or interact with this relationship anymore and has left the building. It's okay though, because the Death card's there and saying, well, they were meant to leave the building. Like I said, the universe will remove obstacles from your path. The Lovers card in reverse, card of Gemini. Yeah, this idea of Judgment and Lovers in reverse means, and the Sun, means that something was not very good. Something was not good for you. Something wasn't in your highest interest. It was removed. These cards tell us some more about the King of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Swords, air sign. Yeah, this Six of Swords is somebody moving away. This Pentacle sign, sorry, one sec, let me just adjust. Yeah, so this Six of Swords is moving away, and this is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy as well. But I asked this to clarify our King of Pentacles in reverse. Moving on, new, more still waters. It was turbulent, whatever that energy was, it just didn't serve you well. Yeah, and it's highlighted a different mindset from you. You know, these swords energies are about how you see things. I think now you're seeing the world in a different way, maybe changing your belief systems. Can you please give me another card on the Tower, please? Ooh, whoa, quite a lot to take. Right, okay, there is a lot to take, but they're telling me that I must show you them all. And they're in an order, and they're going to follow a storyline or a dialogue. So I'm going to do my best to explain that to you. So I pulled this card to clarify the Tower. What was the Tower about? I mean, for some it will be this relationship, this person, but for some it might be other things going on in their lives. Or might not have happened yet. Okay, so here's the storyline, the dialogue for all these cards that jumped out. I'm going to do one by one. First card, Six of Pentacles. Needing to bring back balance and alignment in this current scenario because there was no balance. This heavy lifting I spoke about earlier, that was not in balance. This is what you deserve. The Empress deserves this Six of Pentacles energy. Now I have a Page of Cups. So this could be new love coming in to replace this scenario. Now this page is a younger energy, but it can be male or female. It's a lady in this particular deck. But this is this feeling of, you see in the cup there's this little fish popping his head out. It feels like this is unexpected. You won't see it coming. Then we go to the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is about being gifted something or beginning a journey of some kind, and this is going to be seeing things differently, being treated differently, examining how your own mindset, your thought processes, how you value yourself and what that means. Then we have the Temperance card of Sagittarius. This is the healing that has been required on the back of this entire storyline. When I see this Temperance card now, what I always think of is how diamonds are made by this severe temperature, gems and stones and all sorts of things. And diamonds are created in this process of this temperance. It feels like you, my love, are tempering and turning into this diamond under severe pressure, I might add. But you are healing. You are delving into your emotional state and you are healing. And then the card of the Emperor, which by the way is the divine counterpart of the Empress. This is a couple. And it feels like this Emperor is a very new energy. At the end of the day, these are both kings. This King of Pentacles mixed up, this king completely upright, completely in control. Dressed to kill, amazing. The Emperor is the King of Kings, by the way. So this trumps this card, if we're saying it like that. Not that we're saying that this one's better than this one, but we are saying this one's better than this one. So this Emperor, he is the boss of something. He's in charge of something, mainly himself, which is good news, he or she. This person knows who they are. They sit firmly on their throne one's mixed up and one's very much in their power. This Emperor is very powerful, very seductive, very forthright, speaks their truth. Yeah, somebody very in control. See how well dressed he is in this card? It feels like this person could be older or more mature or much more self-aware, in control of their emotions, their mental state, their physical state. This is somebody who, who really is fiery and passionate and knows who they are. This person also doesn't stand for any messing. So that was that little mini reading within the reading that just jumped out at us. All in all, my gorgeous people, I think something is brewing. Something big is happening. Something is evolving. Something is changing. It feels like there's so much major arcana in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 major arcana in the whole read, and there's only like 8 or 9 cards. No, sorry, 7, 8. There's 8 major arcana in this reading, and that tells me this is really significant for somebody listening. Big changes on the horizon, big energy, more powerful energy that is going to see this Empress turn from this to this, on her throne with her Emperor where she belongs.